In times of waiting or when our plans take an unexpected turn, here are 5 questions that frequently come to mind. Why does God make us wait, even when our prayers are sincere and aligned with His will? God's timing is perfect, and His ways are higher than our ways. Isaiah chapter 55, verses 8 to 9. Waiting builds our character, teaches us patience, and strengthens our faith. James chapter 1, verses 2 to 4 tells us, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Through waiting, God prepares us for the blessings and responsibilities He has planned for us. How should we respond during our waiting seasons to remain faithful and hopeful? During waiting seasons, we are called to remain steadfast in prayer and trust in God's promises. Romans chapter 12, verse 12 encourages us to be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. By focusing on God's faithfulness and maintaining a posture of worship and gratitude, we align our hearts with His timing and purpose. Psalm chapter 27, verse 14 also reassures us, "Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord." Can waiting on God lead to greater blessings than if we had received what we wanted immediately? Yes, waiting on God often leads to greater blessings. Ephesians chapter 3, verse 20 states, "Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us." By waiting, we allow God to work in ways that exceed our expectations and prepare us for His greater plans. In Genesis chapter 50, verse 20, Joseph acknowledges that his long period of waiting and suffering ultimately led to a greater purpose. "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." What role does faith play in our ability to wait on God? Faith is essential in waiting on God. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1 defines faith as confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Faith allows us to trust in God's unseen work and promises, even when our circumstances seem stagnant. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6 further emphasizes, "And without faith, it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to Him must believe that He exists and that He rewards those who earnestly seek Him." Our faith in God's goodness and timing sustains us through periods of waiting. How does waiting on God impact our relationship with Him and our spiritual growth? Waiting on God deepens our relationship with Him and enhances our spiritual growth. Psalm chapter 130, verse 5 says, "I wait for the Lord, my whole being waits, and in His word I put my hope." As we wait, we learn to rely more on God's word and His presence. This period fosters a deeper intimacy with Him as we seek Him more earnestly and trust Him more fully. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31 beautifully captures this growth. "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Waiting renews our strength and transforms our faith, drawing us closer to God. If you find yourself in a season of waiting or facing a setback in achieving your goal, keep the faith and stay resolute in your journey towards Him.